Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today I am reviewing Star Wars High Republic Adventures Issue 3, which was subtitled Starlight, and the issue was written by Daniel José and art by Harvey Talabeo. It was released on April 7th, 2021, so yeah, I thought it was an okay issue. Out of the series so far, this one felt the most like one of the normal IDW adventure issues. And I guess one way was, which I did enjoy it, but the differences between Zine with the Jedi and Crix with the Nihil, basically the differences between good and evil and whatnot, because good versus evil is a very common theme in Star Wars, which definitely a lot of older fans already know and whatnot, because the IDW comics are made for younger fans. It's something that's a lot more prominent in this issue. But like I said, I didn't think it was really a bad thing. I liked how it was portrayed in the issue, definitely with the art paneling and how it cuts between them and whatnot. I really liked that in the issue, but the message and whatnot is not something new to me, so yeah, but I did like how it was shown, and it shows something else and kind of the differences between the Jedi of this era and the Jedi of the Clone Wars era and whatnot, and definitely most straightforward in showing that out of any of the High Republic stories so far. So yeah, and like I said, the issue definitely shows the differences between the Jedi and to the Nihil. But we also got to see more of what Nihil do in the past time, so that was interesting. But I thought the issue was okay. I didn't like it as much as the first two, but I still definitely enjoyed it. But I'll jump into a breakdown now, which the issue starts off with Crix listening to a message from Zine, which she tells him how great the Jedi are and whatnot. But then it shows Zine getting a message from Crix. She's telling her, how mad he is at her for not telling him about her force sensitivity and whatnot. But then, we see it cut back and forth between the messages and whatnot. Zine saying how nice and welcoming the Jedi are to her. While Crix talks about how the Nihil aren't really that bad, but what we see doesn't really live up to that. But with the Jedi, you see how they treat Zine. You see Yoda give her some baked goods, which I thought was funny. But living up to what Zine was saying about them. Well, with Crix, they're treating him like crap. They just throw him with the Elder Tromac in this arena battle to fight this thing called a Boggarant. But I guess it's something the Nihil do. I think there's all the members they're doing and whatnot. But yeah. But then we see the Jedi Masters back at Starlight Beacon talking about what they should do with Zine. But then Lula tells the Masters maybe that they should ask Zine what she wants to do. But then we see Crix back in that battle arena. But after a little bit, Markion Rowe comes out and stops the match and announces that he found a holo projector with a direct connection to Starlight Beacon, which is obviously Crix is. But then we see back at Starlight Beacon where they decide to let Zine stay with them for now, but then talking about the Nihil ship and how it got away from them and how they need to find it, which Yoda says he might have an answer for that with the help of Zine, which then we see back on the Nihil ship where Crix blames Tromac for having the holo projector. So Markion Rowe says to feed Tromac to the Boggaranth and asks Crix to follow him. But then we see back, so at the beginning where Yoda is asking Zine if she used a holo projector, which she says she did, and sorry for doing that, but Yoda says to not apologize for it, and is in fact the opposite of, which we then see Ro and Crix talking, and Crix still trying to say that, it wasn't his, but Marty on Ro knows that it was his. But, he says that he respects that he hid it from them and blamed Tromac for it. But he then says what was inside the projector was a transponder beacon, so now the Jedi know their exact location, which we then see the Jedi in, the Nihil coming up with their own plans about how to, the Jedi, how they're going to find the Nihil ship and, attack it, or Nihil are talking about how they're going to, use it to spring a trap on the Jedi and whatnot. But, both those points end with them both asking Crix and Zine if they can help them, which, Crix says, I'll try, where Zine says she doesn't know. And that's where the issue ends off. So, yeah, definitely that final part, I really liked how the art paneling was and how it was cutting between them and whatnot, which I quite liked, and how it, was telling the story from both their point of views and whatnot. I really, really liked how that was done in this issue. But, but, like I said, the issue definitely felt the most like a normal IDW Adventures comic, but I still definitely enjoyed it more than most of the IDW Adventure comics. So yeah, but anyways, my grade is gonna be a B. So yeah, but issue 4 of Hyperbolic Adventures is already out, so I should be doing a review of that soon, so you can check that out then. But in the meantime, you can check out my reviews of the first 2 issues and all the other High Republic stories I've done reviews on. But yeah, I've been Star Wars. Catch you guys in the next one.